Hello and welcome back to Jordan of Time, my 199 at a time Hardcore Ironman. As soon as I finished recording the voiceover for the last video, I jumped straight into quests and decided on Imp Catcher. There wasn't really much thought behind it other than I knew it gave magic XP, so it was safe to do, but I assumed that because it's an old quest, it would give a silly number of quest points for the effort you put in. Unfortunately, it was just one, but that's fine. What isn't fine though, is the fact that I spent the rest of the weekend doing pest control, and managed to get about 800 points. I then spent the next week crafting up blood runes whilst working, and doing pest control after I was done. So much so, that I almost doubled my point count in less than a week. The point count which took me 8 weeks to get to. And there we go. The first 4,000 points. So I probably can't even go on there, yeah. Time to spend them. Well, not all of them, obviously. You. So, it's been a week since the last episode was recorded, so all I've been doing this week is crafting blood runes pretty much, and doing pest control some days. I have to click in on each one. That's tedious. And level 90, which is, as I predicted, halfway to level 97. 9 weeks to get to level 90. 9 more weeks to get to 99. Maybe not though, maybe not. I'll explain this in voiceover. So, why isn't it 9 more weeks of boredom for Jordan? That XP drop from cashing in those points was a bit over 500,000 experience. 500,000 XP! On a week where I was crafting blood runes. So far, I've been lucky to get over 300,000 XP on those weeks. But importantly, it doesn't take that long to get 1,000 points now. A few episodes ago, I predicted pest control would shorten the grind by a week or so. That clip of me purchasing the XP was taken at the end of the day on Friday. This next clip was taken up that same weekend. I have been playing pest control for over 12 hours today, but I managed to get 1,000 points in one day. I last did this yesterday. So that's 500,000 points, 500,000 HP XP in one day. The best I've been getting is, like, I don't know, 150,000 XP a day. We're gonna get another level. I thought I was gonna be ending at, like, level 90 at best this week. No. Level 91. Level 71 combat, and I think that's the last combat level we're gonna get. I think. You know what this means, don't you? I just got over 1 million HP experience points in one weekend. That equates to over 30k XP an hour, almost triple what I've been getting. It took me 8 weeks to get 4.8 million XP. It took me 2 days to get an extra million. I'm trying not to get too excited about this development, but I was ready for 9 more weeks of making blood runes, casting Wind Wave at the gemstone crab whilst working, and then doing pest control on the weekend. But you can actually get games on weekdays in the intermediate bow, so I don't need to use blood runes when I'm not working to get the best XP an hour. And this culminates in me dropping at least 2 weeks off the time to 99. At least 2 weeks. And by the end of the second week, another million XP in the bag, with around 500k XP from the crab and the other 500k from turning in 1000 pest control points. At the time of recording this video, I'm less than 40k XP to level 93. My calculations now say, at an average XP rate of 800k XP a week, I'll be hitting level 97 in just 4 weeks. But if I'm able to keep up the rate of pest control points I've been getting, who knows, it could be as little as 2. And if I'm potentially 2 weeks away from being done with this grind, it's probably time to talk properly about what the next skill is. Last episode, I said I knew what my next 2 skills were, and they would be something pretty crazy. Since then, I did a little bit of research on the wiki, and what I had planned won't be possible due to a single quest I would need to do, giving an odd XP reward. But fret not, I still intend to do something pretty stupid. It'll just require a third skill to be 99, which I didn't really plan for, but that shouldn't be an issue. However, I want to keep my stupid little self-torture goal a secret for now. That doesn't mean I can't talk about what's next, and that's going to be thieving. I'm going to need money for the eventual construction grind, and I only have about 4 mil in the bank right now. And thieving is a requirement on a fair few quests, so having that will be good for the account overall. But more importantly, thieving is quick. After spending over 2 months on one skill, it'll be nice to get another 99 in 1 or 2 episodes. 2 days from when I'm recording this video marks the point where HP overtakes Runecraft for the longest skill to 99. The skills after that? I'm honestly not too sure, but nothing is going to be as bad as HP until I get around to Slayer. Which, I think I may have mentioned in a past episode, will probably be the last skill I do, because I absolutely hate it. Such a boring skill to train, in my opinion. But who knows, on a max count, it may be fun. I've never really broken out the mid-game before with combat, maybe topping out at like 75 in melee, a bit higher in mage, and much lower in ranged. I don't know why, but I've never really gelled with range. I've probably trained combat more over the past 10 weeks than I have over the past 20 years. But that's where I'll be ending the video today. Potentially the last episode where I have to talk about how much fun I'm having at pest control, or the exciting content which comes from the gemstone crab. I'm absolutely gutted that I probably won't reach 20 million XP in Runecraft. Oh, such a bummer. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.